And I forgot to do my hashtag here for the grind. I'm gonna have to go back and edit that. Yeah, man. I'm on the script. Y'all see it. I'm on the script today. I'm on the script. I'm on the script. I'm out here. Out here on the script. Oh, my camera won't flip. Okay, there. There. Yep. Out here on the script. Out here on the script. See, I've been trying to show the camera on me walking and stuff, but I'm on the script. I gotta give y'all 10 minutes a day. I gotta hit this road. I gotta go make this money. But basically, out here for the grind. Man, I took off like 3 days. Man, shout out to my bro. I want to help my bro do some work. He was laying some concrete. Man, shout out to them construction workers. Being on your knees like that, mixing and all that cement, and man, that's some hard work. But anything, I helped my bro, got it done, got some extra money in my pocket on the slide on that, and I'll probably do some videos about that so y'all can see it. You know, y'all seen the cleaning process, a little bucket of me mixing, mortar mix. Now I'm learning my trades too as I'm doing this, so you know, peep game. I'm learning stuff while I'm doing stuff, while I'm getting stuff done, while I'm still working out, while everything is everything. So for the most part though, you know, I was off 3 days. I didn't do no walking Saturday, Sunday or Monday. Back at it again today. Don't get it twisted now. I was still eating good. Y'all seen my veggie patty I had on Saturday. I was eating that veggie patty on Saturday. Or was that Sunday? He was with me trying to figure out what day my boy was with me. Yeah, that was Saturday. He was with me. Woke up Saturday morning. He wanted to come work with us. I was trying to work to come get some money. All he wanted is Pokemon cards. Dude, he getting up to where he want to spend his money on Pokemon, so he'll go to work for it. I ain't mad at it. Shout out to everybody in the building. I'm biased. We building here. See if I can get okay. But shout out to everybody in the building, in the chat. Thanks for hitting that like. I gotta keep remembering I'm a YouTuber now, so I gotta say, hit that like, hit the sub. I ain't putting out no cash up. You know, uh, it don't make me none. Even if I get a super chat, if you super chat, don't make me none. I'm here for the information, giving it to you whether you like it or not. Support. You just hitting that thumbs up, that's good enough for me. Sharing it out. If you don't share it out, it ain't for everybody. But the thing is, I'm doing it for the people that want the information and want the message. And that's why I say here for the grind. Shout out to Underrated, the number one grinder. Told him I'm taking that number one spot. Shout out to Alonzo Hardy, also advisor. I told Alonzo I'm getting that insurance over him, so I'm gonna take over his insurance game. And then we got Prince Pierre. I don't know if I can deal with the sports, because I ain't really that big into sports, but I might have to give it a shot. Come at Prince Pierre, especially about the Cowboys. Prince Pierre, the game show host, he's a Cowboy fan, so he let it be known. Ricky in the building. What's going on, Ricky? Yeah, man, this is my new hashtag, man. I'm gonna tag you in this too, Ricky. Here for the grind. Hashtag here, the number 4, the grind. And this is for you walking, getting your health together. It don't necessarily have to be walking. It could be eating. Anything you do to keep yourself healthy. We don't need no obese men out here. I told people I'm 275. I'm 6 feet tall. I need to lose a little. Even though I can see how that moving and running around I can do. Out of breath right now. But hey, it gotta be for health related reasons, man. You want to be there a long time for your kids. I always told my wife, I want to be there for my grandkids. And this one of the ways I can be there for my grandkids. So when the grind starts with we have the grandkids, or telemarketers, boy, they don't care what time of day they call. But being there for my grandkids, you know, I want to be able to put some life insurance for them too, to where I get more life insurance. So if anything happens to me, not only do my wife and kids get money, my grandkids get money. I'm trying to set it up that way. And generational wealth, let's have it understood that life insurance is not generational wealth. Because if I don't give them the knowledge, they can lose that money in one generation. So having an understanding, giving them the knowledge, that's power. You know, um, Business. I can start a business. That's not really generational wealth for my kids because that business can go under, assets that I have. That's what the rich have. The rich have the assets that they pass on to their kids. So a lot of us got to understand that when you're starting to blow. But a lot of us got to understand about those assets. Oh yeah, I got a video later. It's ain't nothing too much silly. Just me and my wife painting. I'm cracking jokes with her while we up here painting at the table, trying to do stuff together. The boys, my kids, I had to tell them to go ahead and get in bed, and they was doing chores, so they couldn't, paint with us. But another day, I'm gonna have my kids out there. We're gonna be painting, and I got a lot of stuff on for the summer. I'm gonna teach them how to play Sudoku. I actually try to find a Sudoku book with one, two, three, and four instead of 1 through 9. Because if they come on that basic first, then that Sudoku will come easy for them. And basic just comprehension, math, and all them skills, pushing them to learn. Um, I got them a couple of books from School Box. They got a couple of books as well from Dollar Tree that deal in math and handwriting. Because my son, he wrote a letter to my brother basically just wrote a list for him to buy some stuff. Man, his handwriting is horrible. I was like, no. I ain't gonna say the person's name, but I just seen another kid. They 18, graduating high school, and I seen their handwriting. And I was like, oh man, this is horrible. Then when I seen my son handwriting, I was like, no, we're not doing this. I want to get him a manual book, one of them cursive and manuscript books, tablets for kids. I'm like, nah, you're gonna write your ABCs. I'm like, man, my little brother got bad. He got chicken writing. I'm like, nope, you're not finna be like that. I don't care, bro. You gotta learn how to sign your name right. And then it's crazy because my brother that's over me, he cannot write in manuscript good, but he can write in cursive well. So when he came to Georgia, he had to learn how to write in manuscript because his cursive was so excellent. We was learning that real young when we first came here. So I knew a little cursive, but my manuscript was good because that's what I was just getting into going into kindergarten. First grade, I was just learning how to write in cursive when I was out west. So a lot of times you can't say some of the school stuff is backwards here, but it all depends on them. But the main thing is, he's not going to be writing like that. That's not, it's not going for it. That handwriting is horrible. I pride myself because, I draw. I like to do art and stuff. And you'll see in the painting and stuff like that. But when it comes down to it, like drawing the lines is everything. All that outside the lines and all that, I don't know. It's like OCD or whatever. Some type of people want to call it. But take your time, be patient. Even with him, doing this math, he's the same one that's horrible in math that I got to get on. Wanda, hello. Wanda, I'm gonna do a video for y'all. I'm gonna do a video for you. This could be a video right here, walking. See, walking. This could be walking with Wanda. That's what I should name this right here. But I'm gonna do a StreamYard on this. I'm gonna pull out my camera and then be walking it. Now I think I'm gonna get the little selfie stick Like you got, I'm gonna hit it with the selfie stick, walking around doing it like that too. But yeah, you know, I did Jay Jordan with the workout. I did Black Guns and Garden the other day. You know, people didn't catch the video. The when was it? Saturday I dropped it. Yesterday I did my video on my tomatoes growing, and also showed one of my guns. Um, you know, man, I seen this nice gun. Uh, I went to this store and I seen a shotgun with a clip in there, 12 gauge clip. I was like, man, that's nice. I already got a 14, but I want a shotgun, a 12 gauge, you know. But say the least, getting back into what I was talking about, you know, getting into my health mode, you know, walking, doing right. Dang, 10 minutes already went by. So I guess I'll go ahead and do my full 20 like I normally do. But yeah, you know, get back into my health, trying to get people to, you know, build themselves up, you know, hey, work out, eat, do all the usual, you know. And this ain't nothing but 20 minutes in the morning. I do every day. I eat right during the week. You know, this morning I end up having a sub, but normally I have my fruit. So I'm going to Ingles, and I'm going to Ingles or Publix. Probably go to Ingles because I take the back way. And I'm gonna go get me some watermelon, go get some pineapple, um, go get me some cantaloupe as I'm trying to stay on my melons and stuff for my kidneys, and then go ahead and grab me some grapes. Like I've been going hard on the watermelon and grapes. Man, I got that watermelon at the house. I ran through I had, I think, three-fourths of a watermelon, a big one too. You know, so I ate that good on the stomach and everything. Queen is in the building. What's going on? See y'all sneaking in here, looking down in the chat. I don't know that much, but yeah, just, you know, living a little more healthy. You know, eating a little bit more vegetables. You know, and I did have a meatloaf patty because I ain't tried that out before, and they had one at this place, Royal Caribbean, down here off Memorial Drive that I go to. Royal Caribbean got the different type. They got the jerk patties, jerk chicken, or the jerk patties. They got the mild patties. They got the cheese and I think it's cheese and beef patty. They got the jerk chicken patty. They got the veggie patty. They got the spinach patty. And I don't think they have any seafood patty like the shrimp. I don't think last time I went there they had a shrimp patty. But they known for just making like different patties. And so they had a meatloaf patty. So I get that in. Hello, Samantha. But yeah. So I ended up getting that meatloaf patty. But I did work. So I was doing that, you know, working out as well. And, you know, like I said, just that hard work. And I did that all Saturday, Sunday. Yesterday I rest. Didn't do too much. I was supposed to go out there and tend to my yard because I had some trees in the back I need cut, some little small trees, so bushes. And then, like I said, for the garden, because I got deers that come around, I don't want them eating my plants and stuff, because that's what they do with my friend that I showed you his backyard. Deers come over there, kill the spinach every year. I'm talking about literally go through his spinach, eat up all the spinach. He's growing I think green beans this year. And I seen his okra start coming in. He had his watermelon actually started growing in. I seen some little, you know, sprouts coming out. So I gotta go over there and give y'all an update on his garden as well, you know, because he got a lot of land in his backyard. So I'll give y'all an update on that. But more or less, man, just changing up some things, you know. The thing is, the older you get, you should be more wiser, you know. They always say you don't want to, you know, go through life with that same mindset, because I don't think like I am when I was 22 years old. When I was 22, it was all about having fun, you know, going out to the club, living life, you know, just having fun. Like at typically people at 21, you know, you normally just start getting into the course of drinking. Just gonna say that. And you start experiencing the club life. I did all that young, so it just really didn't do nothing for me. So in the end, I'm like, I need to change up. I'm a little more mature for my age anyway, so it was just things to change up. And so long you start learning and doing things as a process to where you start changing for the better. NC worker was going on, and that's what a lot of people, that's why I like looking at a lot of budgeting channels. I was just talking to AP the other day, and we was having a business talk, and he was telling me appreciate it for, keeping his page up, doing certain things in the background I was doing for him, and showing him different stuff, and we were just having a conversation and dialogue. That's the thing with a lot of guys who I met that, that are real cool. We stay in touch with each other. We talk to each other. We work on things with each other, and just giving him a little information here and there, it helps. Even though he's not that much, I think AP's like 34. Absalom Pianki, I would say AP for short. But Absalom Pianki, he like 34. So I'm constantly giving him information and showing him stuff that, hey, I wish somebody could have showed me. It could have been a slight learning curve that I could avoid if I know some of this information. So that's why I tend to try to help most guys. If I know something, I give you the information. I'm not going to withhold the information and not give you a point to, get to an even playing field to catch up with me. And that's the thing with a lot of people, opening up, talking with one another. You get so much done by doing that. Holding back information, that only, kind of filters and stifles the youth. A lot of times I talk to people like, for instance, one of my cousins, well, play cousins rather, through my family within his family. But I talked to him and he was saying how his dad, had plenty of houses and orchestrated so much stuff at the time when he was buying houses and flipping and doing things. But now he don't have that much because of, sickness came over him. And he was like, man, my dad never taught me none of this stuff. I was like, dang, that's messed up. Your dad had all the information, didn't teach you. But then again, when I went to ask him, I said, well, why you didn't ask your dad? What's going on, Pastor? I was like, why you didn't ask your dad for the knowledge? He was stunned like, well, he was supposed to teach me. That's a lot of times, if you're not ready for the knowledge, how can I give it to you? That's like giving a loaded gun to a child and tell them, well, you got to watch how you hold the trigger, this and that. They're listening to you, but with that childlike mind, they want to play. That's why I don't really shy away from giving kids guns at a young age, toy guns at least, to get them understanding that, hey, this is a toy, the other thing is real. When you play with this, certain rules and regulations you have to learn with playing with this type of gun. It's fun to play with this. Make sure you never point it at people's face. Whether you have a toy gun or a real gun, because if it goes off and it shoots somebody in the face, it's a problem. You gotta start teaching these kids this stuff at a young age, because when it comes down to it, situations get involved where they're not doing the right thing. They can harm themselves or harm someone else. So that's why I'm, all for giving the knowledge, but at the same time, you got to be ready for the knowledge. And then also, it's on the parent as well to get that child ready for that knowledge, because if they're not ready, you got to teach them somewhere, somehow. I always refer to this video with Alonzo, and I'm going to talk to Alonzo, seeing when he's doing the next luncheon. I hate I'm going to miss it. He's supposed to be having a cookout or something up there in New York for all his customers. And I'm like, man, I wish I could make that, but I'm planning for a trip and then another business thing that I got going on. So I don't know if that's going to be within, a pop-up trip to New York within the budget like that. But to say the least, though, when it comes down to it, Alonzo had a luncheon. I went there. had a person that dealt in trust. There was a trust. What's going on, Black Money? And the trust lawyer, she explained how this one kid had got like $3.4 million or something to the extent, and bought a house, bought a Ferrari. Within about a year and a half, he blew through all that money. You know, he ended up having to selling things. Just barely get to a point of settling down with the little money he had to figure out what he's gonna do. You know, I was always under the impression of when you have a lot of money like that, you can spend a lot, but you got to bring a lot back in. You know, I never get to a point of wanting to spend so much and never replace it. And that was the thing with him. That's how he ended up ultimately, cashing out all that money his mom and dad left him. I don't know, the situation where the mom and dad probably passed together, but that child had all that money and lost it all in a matter of 2 years. The function is having that generational wealth. Talking about that, we say that all the time, but do we know what that means? More or less, that generational wealth also comes with knowledge. It don't just come with money, it comes with knowledge. And a lot of times we neglect that when it comes with the knowledge, because I can teach my kids how to have a lot of money and keep it around for a little bit of time, but show them that knowledge on keeping it long term, showing them the knowledge on, investing, showing them the knowledge about savings. Shout out to Wanda and all the videos that she put out, and all the other people that's up to her channel. Sam, I've been over there to her channel. Nita, I think she changed her channel name too. But with all of them, showing how they're able to do things. One of my cousins, he's the biggest, saver of all that, I talk about. This dude, situation paying with his job, he wasn't feeling it, quit, actually just stopped working for a couple of years, And for me, I could probably go a couple of months, I've done it before, went a couple of months. But yeah, I'm about to get ready to walk back in. And where these people at? Must be the company over there. But basically, when it come down to it, it's like I could do a couple of months, but you talking about years? Mm-mm. I haven't saved like that, I haven't thought that far ahead, and that's one of the things I should be putting on the docket right now for me to do, is to try to save that far ahead. They say you're supposed to save a year worth of salary or so much of bills into your savings like that, but who has that knowledge? Yep. Who has the knowledge to, save that way? If you don't have it, you go seek it. That's the whole thing with a lot. I was just looking at a YouTube channel when they was fixing a concrete slab, and another one where they was fixing a drain. And the crazy part about both of those videos, I was telling my friend, because he's wanting to remodel this house, I'm like, dude, YouTube got everything. And I was laughing because I told him, I said, this is what I came into YouTube looking at. Home improvement, car videos, because I want to save the money and do it myself. Then you had me going into the finance, looking at YouTube and relating to money. How's this going to benefit me? And now going into YouTube, looking at it far as this gender war, talking about stuff, and people trying to work things out. I mean, just crazy. But say the least, man, it's 24, almost 25. I'm about to get ready to get off of here because I got to get to work, make this money. I'm supposed to have been left, but I said I got to get my work in. I got to get my work in. So with me getting my work in, I got to get that walk. Until next time, shout out to everybody that came through. Appreciate you for hitting the like button. Appreciate you for the shares. That's all I need. All right. Yeah, somebody called me, but yeah, we out of here, man. We gone.